Welcome to This Week in the Asia Pacific, presented by The Diplomat. Today is July 7th, 2023, and here's your roundup of this week's Asia news. On July 1st, Mongolian Prime Minister Oyerden wrapped up a 6-day visit to China. The trip focused heavily on expanding economic ties, especially cross-border trade and transit, a major priority for Mongolia, especially following pandemic-era disruptions to trade with China. On July 3rd, Indonesian President Joko Widodo arrived in Australia for a 3-day state visit. The two signed a cooperation agreement on electric vehicle batteries, a major economic priority for Indonesia. On July 4th, India hosted the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit, albeit in virtual form. The decision to go virtual allowed New Delhi to avoid the awkwardness of hosting Russia's Vladimir Putin, who is wanted by the ICC, or the leaders of China and Pakistan, both of which have seriously tense relations with India. On July 5th, the EU announced that China had abruptly cancelled a planned visit by Josep Borrell, the EU's top diplomat. It was not immediately clear what was behind the cancellation. Borrell's trip would have continued a flurry of outreach between China and Europe, including a trip to Germany and France by Chinese Premier Li Qiang. On July 7th, thousands of Pakistanis gathered in Lahore, Karachi, and Islamabad to protest against Sweden, where a copy of the Quran was burned last week. The protest was endorsed by both current Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and former PM Imran Khan. That's the biggest news from the Asia Pacific this week. For more on these and other stories, check out thediplomat.com.